Ooh, I feel like I look rough. Yo, what's good, YouTube? Since the villain back with another video. And the way I was gonna do this originally, it was gonna be, how can I put it? It was gonna be like, kind of like a, not kind of like a story time. It was gonna be a story time, but it was more so gonna be combined with other instances, basically. But I figured that I would just separate this story that I got today from the other two times that they got super blowed, because I tried my hardest to figure out how I wanted to film this, but it just kept, the video kept getting too long because I like to explain everything. So I figured the best way is just to like separate them, separate the stories, and probably make it into like parts. But this is, I can't say the most important one, but this is the most recent one. You know what? Screw it. I can say it was the most important one, but it was also the more recent one as well. High experience of mine. So, and I have a feeling that this lighter does not work. I think this lighter does not work, and I'm gonna be very upset. But yeah, basically this is just about the time I went to the Spitter concert and got super blowed. Um, I knew it. I knew it. Lighter number two, and then, but yeah. So this story took place in 2022. This was April Fool's Day. Yeah, it was April Fool's Day, 2022. And my homeboys wanted to go to a concert. We planned it like a month or two in advance, but we wanted to go to a concert, and so we was basically trying to see who was going to be in the area or nearby, and basically just making sure that whoever it was, we all, vibe with them, like them, or whatever. Now, if you know me, you know one of my favorite rappers is Spitter, Currency. Jet life on the arm right there. I gotta get that finished, but it's one of my favorite rappers, period. So, at this point in time, I've never seen him. So when I found out that he was gonna be not too far from where we live, we had to plan that. This is my favorite rapper, you know what I'm saying? He made some of my favorite music songs ever. Just his lifestyle, his demeanor. He'd been the same, so hella respect for Spitter. But so we plan to go. So the day comes, boom. Throughout the day, everybody checking on each other, making sure everybody got everything that they need, or things that need to be taken care of when we was gonna meet up, blah 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 blah. So time finally come to get on the road. So I'm driving, and there's two of my homeboys. Mind you, I got this small ass Chevy Sonic, bro. Three grown ass men, no tents, nothing. So the time comes to leave, or getting ready to leave. So I go pick up my first homeboy, and so mind you, I already had something to smoke, you know, rolled. I had already had like, I want to say like 4 to 5, because I had like 2 woods rolled and I had like 3 joints rolled. So yeah, like 4 to 5 things to smoke. So I had mine to smoke, and then my first homeboy I picked up, we was gonna take him. Well, I was gonna take him to get, you know, his bud or whatever. So we ended up doing that. So we take him, we get his, and then we go meet up with our other homeboy. So, you know, while we on the way to our other homeboy, you know, he rolling up his, you know, portioning out his for however he gonna do it. We go to get our other homeboy. Our other homeboy already got whatever it was he's gonna smoke, so that's already taken care of. So boom. Alright, mine's already rolled. My homeboy was rolling his on the way to our last homeboy, so his was already rolled. So boom. After we pick everybody up, we ready to get on the road. So you hop on the road, and the way it worked out, my cousin, well, no, not my cousin, I'm tripping. My homeboy, he lived closest to basically getting to where we needed to go. Like, he was the furthest out, but he was closest to the highway. So the last person we picked up. So we get on the road, you know, we vibing, we set the playlist up, blah, blah, blah. We don't spark up until we get out of city limits. So once we get outside the city limits, I roll up a joint. Now, I wish that I could show y'all, because it's a pack of raws. It's like a foot long. So I cut one paper in half and made 2 6-inch, two crazy 6-inch joints. So once we get out of city limits, I spark one of those up. So we smoking that one, boom, boom, boom. We smoking that one, pass that one around. It burned for a while because it's long and it's pause, and it's 3 of us. And so that one, you know, we vibing to the music. We get some time. We take some time in between joints. Let it air out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I let my homeboy smoke his cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Kind of died the smell down a little bit in between smokes. So, boom, that's one joint. And so then my homeboy, he sparked up another joint on the way there. So, you know, he sparked up that one. You know, we smoking, we vibing to the music. So we finally get there. We went to Orlando, so we finally get there. We already 2 joints in. So we get there. It's like 9:30. Spitter don't come on till midnight. So once we get to Orlando, we stop at the gas station, get us some water or munchies or whatever. Then we head straight to the concert. Now, as soon as we park, we get to the doors, bro. You can smell the weed, like it's pouring out of the venue. It literally is. It's AC and weed smoke. Like, it was cold and it was weed in there. And I love the smell. I felt right at home when I got there. So we get in there. It's a DJ, you know, he playing his set or whatever, and then it's like local artists. So I spark up one, we smoke one, and then my homeboy spark up one, we smoke another one. So that's 4. We four blunts in, or joints in, whatever you want to call it, between the 3 of us. So, you know, we vibing, boom. So, you know, between like 9, like the time we got there, and like 11, it was like the DJ sets and like local artists performing. So by the time 11 comes, Young Roddy comes on. So we each spark up, all 3 of us, and we passing joints or blunts between the 3 of us. So, you know, Roddy come on, you know we vibing. We vibing. He playing some shit, you know we vibing. So that's already 7 blunts and joints in. So Roddy do his thing from 11 to midnight. And then my homeboy, the first homeboy I picked up, he ended up going on Instagram, and it showed spit a story, currency story, and it was basically like a few minutes before midnight. You know, he was all blinged out, and he was gonna come on stage or whatever. So, you know, Spitter come on the stage, everybody lose it. You know, he compliment the weed smell. And he's like, man, he was like, man, if you let us smoke in here, I promise you I'll come back and perform anytime I want. So that's how he got the crowd going. So when Spitter come out, you gotta spark up. So we all sparked up again, every last one of us. And so for his whole set, between the 3 of us, that was 3 more joints of blunts. So, you know, we vibing. He playing some shit. He played Mary, I remember. I think he played Showroom. And he had a live band, too, which made it so much more fire. But by that time, bro, I'm like 10 blunts. Like, we all 10 blunts in, like, between the 3 of us. So everybody's blowed. Like, we been standing in one spot for 2 to 3 hours. My knees hurting. People done passed out in the show, but it was well worth it. So the show wrap up. You know, we leave. Niggas is hungry, so they're like, what you want to eat? So Orlando got White Castle, so we drive like 15 minutes to get to White Castle. Bro, the White Castle is packed. Line wrapped around the building. So that happened. So we like, man, fuck it. We just gonna slide back to the crib. So we get on the road. Mind you, I'm driving. Bro, I by the grace of God, and I'm not even saying his name in vain. Like, I didn't crash. Like, I didn't veer off into somebody else. You know, I didn't veer off the road. Because I'm like, bro, I'm at the wheel. Nodding, bro. I got the music loud. Both of my homeboys sleep. One sleep right here, one sleep in the back seat. I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to chew gum and stay awake. Nothing's working. Like, I'm nodding off. So we end up making it to 24/7 gas station. Probably like 2 hours into the trip, hour and a half into the trip back. So, you know, we get gas. You know, we get like, they had like some breakfast sandwiches, something to drink. Boom. So we refuel everything. Thought we was gonna be good, bro. I'm talking about, we get back on the road, bro. I'm still falling asleep. Like, still falling asleep at the wheel. So we muscle through it though, get back to the crib. I dropped the last homeboy that I picked up, I dropped him off first. Then I dropped off the homeboy I picked up first next. And then I got home like at like dead ass like 5 in the morning. I stepped through the door. Woke up the next morning, still super hot. Like I could feel it. Like I could feel how high I was still. I wake up, the missed calls. One homeboy left his cigarettes with some joints in the pack in my car. The other one left his wallet in my car. Like, just all discombobulated, bro. But it was a time I never forgot. I got to see my favorite rapper. I got to get high as fuck while seeing my favorite rapper. I got to be with 2 of my closest friends. It was a road trip, man. It was just all good vibes all around. So even though I could have potentially lost it at the wheel, it was a good time. And I don't regret it at all. And I'll do it again. But you see where we at, you know what I'm saying? It's actually the Chocolate Woods, the new ones that came out. I got to do a review on that. But it's going on 15 minutes. Appreciate y'all, man. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. I'll see y'all in the next one.